What's up, everybody? Is everybody ready to do this or what? Alright, so we got some people in here. What we're doing is a fantasy draft rebuild. I'm going to be doing it live with you guys. So let's see what pick these Denver Nuggets have, because that's who we are starting with. So let's just go down to where the Nuggets are picking. And we got like Siakam, Jimmy Butler, Chris Middleton, Kemba Walker. There's some options here. We're just going to simulate the whole thing. We'll see what it looks like when we're done with it. And then we'll try and rebuild that team. So let me guys let me know if if the volume's good, if I need to go up or down with like either like my volume or like the music volume or anything. Let me know, because it's hard for me to tell that. But yeah, so let's try and load in a draft class. I'm still trying to find my favorite draft classes on this. We'll use this one. I think I used a different one last time, so we'll use this one. And let's go look at this roster. So we got Siakam, Whiteside, Kennard, Derek Jones Jr., Patty Mills, Shake Milton, Tony Bradley. There's a decent number of options here. Let's go look at the rotation, see what that looks like. So we got Mills, Kennard, Craig, Siakam, Whiteside. Patty Mills makes a lot of money. I think he should definitely get traded. I'll just throw a second round pick and see if we can get something for him. Patrick Beverly. I want like a young player or maybe a pick or something. There's not a lot here, honestly. This is pretty bad. We'll probably trade him for like, I don't know, this right here. It's a first round pick. We'll do that. And what else should we do? So we got Kobe White. I think I want to run him in the G League. And this first season, a lot of times, you guys know, it really doesn't, there's not a great thing to do in the first season. A lot of times there's a lot of moves that still have to be made and everything. But I got Kevin Knox, who I could definitely run in the G League as well. I'd have to pick up a player though. So let's go sign somebody here. Free agent like Joakim Noah. Oh shoot. Joakim Noah. Alright, perfect. So no, Joakim Noah's come to the team, and then we're going to be able to send Kevin Knox to the G League. And I want to trade Whiteside because he's on the last year of his deal, and I don't want him to just like walk. So we'll trade him with this second round pick and see what's happening. What's up, Isuzu? Trey Burke. I don't know what you want me to do with Trey Burke, but I'm not going to trade for him. Mitchell Robinson, he's also on a really small contract. That'd be pretty good. I bring him in a lot, but it wouldn't be too bad to do that. Zach LaVine would also be nice alongside Pascal Siakam, or Bam would be nice to run there, but that's quite a bit of money. I think we'll go with this Zach LaVine trade. We'll also have to send out Georges Niang, but that's fine. I'm going to set this rotation how it is, and probably just run it how it is. I want to maybe run like someone else at point guard, like Zach LaVine at point guard, or like Luke Kennard at point guard, sure. Just because I don't want Nigel Williams-Goss playing point guard for me. So I'll simulate this season and we'll see what happens. I'm not going to do that trade. This team's going to be really bad. I'm going to disable CPU trade offers for now. We only have 2 wins so far. So what's everybody been up to lately? I've been just kind of hanging out and stuff. I want to hear from you guys in the comments, just like what have you been doing, all that type of stuff. I don't know. It's hard. I don't really get to like be in contact with you guys other than like the comment section and everything. So what's up, Aizu? I just got my Masa shirt into today. Actually, it's really comfortable. If you guys aren't subscribed to Masa, make sure you go do that. Also, too, cop one of these shirts because they're super clean, super nice and comfortable. I really like this shirt. Just had to wear it today. What's up, Harbin? We're not gonna make any more trades. This team's gonna be bad, but I'm fine with that. I want to get a pretty solid pick in this year's draft. We have 19 wins so far. Not good. Oh, Izu, not Aizu. I got you. I'm just wondering, like, who's gonna get me to 1,000 subscribers, you know? Like, you guys gotta let your friends know and everything to subscribe to me, and like drop them my channel link, and if I hit 1,000, then make sure you get entered into the giveaway so I can do that as soon as possible. 10 subs by the end of 2020. Like 10 or like 10k. Also, I don't know if I can. Oh, 10k. 10k is probably a stretch. I'm hoping just to hit 1k by the end of like this month, and then hopefully like 3,000 by the end of the year. Luka won MVP though. What else is happening over here? Zion won rookie. Buddy Hield won 6-man. Kawhi won defensive player in Indiana. Luka won most improved. And then Kenny Atkinson won coach of the year. Don't see any Nuggets on any of these teams, which totally makes sense. So we obviously did not make the playoffs. We'll simulate the playoffs. Let's see what happens. Then I'll check out the stats. And we'll get into a little bit more rebuilding in the offseason. All right, Nets won the championship. Luka won Finals MVP. He's a 98 overall already. Just ridiculous. What's up, Raps? Zach LaVine averaged 24 points. Siakam 24, and then pretty much from there, like nothing else was happening. So definitely a lot of moves need to be made, but we can definitely do that. So let's get into this offseason. Let's see what happens. Let's go to the draft. Let's see what draft picks we're projected to have. And we're projected to have 4, and that's it. So let's skip the lottery and let's see. Oh, we jump up to 1. Let's go. Let's go. That's awesome. So this is the 2020 draft, by the way. Staff, we're going to get rid of Mike Malone. We're going to bring in Michael Stauffer. Now that's the man. Assistant coach, we'll try and bring in like Otis Newman. So we got Stauffer. We need to bring in a different assistant, so we'll try Otis Newman again. And he signed. So then, assistant GM. He's not too bad, actually. We'll probably just keep him there. And let's get into free agent or the draft and see what we can do down in the draft. Luka's a cheat code. Luka is the biggest cheat code I've ever seen. What's up, PJ Hutch? All right, so what do we want to do here? We got number 1 overall pick. Who do we want to take? So basically we have Siakam and LaVine. So really any of these players would be pretty nice. Probably just going to take, I don't know, probably LaMelo Ball. He's got 26 badges. We're going to go with LaMelo. And let's get out of the draft. Let's see what the team looks like now after everything. Obviously going to sign LaMelo. We're going to pick up team options on both of those two. And now qualifying offers, we'll extend it to Torrey Craig. We can always flip him if we need to. Anthony Davis, we almost have enough money for him. So that would be something worth trying to do. But we have to free up a little bit of money. And I don't really know how we do that. How far away are we from getting Anthony Davis? We could maybe make it work. Let's try and trade, like, Siakam and see what he actually could get us out here. If we could save money and still bring in a decent player, I would definitely look into doing that. Kristaps would be nice, but he's not any bit of a money saver. Jaren Jackson Jr. is on the last year of his contract. We don't really want to do that. John Collins on last year too. DeAndre Ayton, does he have a option left? He does have an option. And we'd have to bring in TJ McConnell and send out Luke Kennard. You know what? I think I'm willing to do this. Ayton's going to be kind of a beast, so I think I'm going to do the Ayton one. Yeah, we're going to do that DeAndre Ayton trade. I've never gotten DeAndre Ayton. I've never really tried that hard to get him either, but, you know, it's whatever. We got him now. Thoughts on Kyrie? What about Kyrie? Just like what he's saying right now, or as a player? Let me know what you mean by thoughts on Kyrie. All right, so Anthony Davis, we do have enough money for him. And let's see if he decides to come. Oh, I didn't offer him any. I'm so dumb. I meant to offer him like a no trade clause and everything. So Andre Drummond, we're going to offer him this. Hopefully he will come to the team. He's going to the Kings. Wow. Okay. Montrezl Harrell. Offer him as big of contract as we can. And we'll give him the player option. Maybe he'll decide to come. Okay, he does decide to come. All right. Wow, that was rough. We'll try and sign Bogdanovich as well. Oh, shoot. And Bogdanovich is coming. Who else could we try and sign? Jay Crowder's a nice piece that we could try and bring in. And we got him. And now one more player, JaVale McGee. Can we get him? We cannot even get JaVale McGee. So Marvin Williams. And Marvin's coming to the team too. So let's get all free agency. Let's see how everybody looks. Get Kyle Guy. No. The whole Boston situation, I don't really know, honestly. Am I good at basketball? Yeah, I think so. I think I'm pretty solid, like, in real life. We'll see how good, like, I am if I can ever post, like, 1v1s and, like, IRL basketball videos and stuff. But we'll see how good I look. DeAndre Ayton's up to a 90 now. Levine's an 86. Harrell's an 85. White's an 83. Bogdanovich is a 27. An 80. And then LaMelo Ball's a 79 as a rookie. So the team looks pretty solid, honestly. Let's go down to training camps and let's send some players there. Let's see what we can do there. Kyle Guy puts up stats. Show you my jump shot. Don't know if I have any videos of my jump shot, honestly. 2021 draft. All right. Isaac Bonga's the GOAT. No, he's not. Alex Caruso is also not the GOAT. 2 training camps, untapped potential. Number 1, we'll send to Kobe White. And then untapped potential number 2, we'll probably send it to DeAndre Ayton. He probably has A+. I shouldn't have done that, but what other hobbies do I enjoy? I love football and baseball as well, but they just, I don't know. Those games aren't as much like fun and everything like this game is, like 2K is, even though 2K is kind of trash. But yeah, I love baseball, I love football. I love racing, like dirt track racing. That's what my family does like every summer, so it's pretty fun doing that. Montrezl Harrell's gonna run power forward for us. And Kevin Knox is our small forward, which I don't like a lot, so we'll probably trade him. And who do I want to bring in? Let's see. Is there a team with a solid small forward that's rebuilding? Kawhi Leonard. We can't get Kawhi. We could maybe get like DeMar DeRozan. Chris Middleton. I'll try and trade for Chris Middleton. He's on the Spurs, so trade finder Chris Middleton quick, just to kind of see what their range is, and I might have to build a trade. But you know, Kobe White and Zach LaVine. I can probably get him cheaper than that. So we'll go player. We'll go with Chris Middleton. And then we'll throw you Bogdanovich. And I will also throw you Kevin Knox. And they need 7 more million. So I'll also throw you... Who else could I put in a trade? I don't have anybody that makes that much money. Okay, so we can't get Chris Middleton. Who else is out here? Who else is, you know, rebuilding or selling with a decent small forward? Michael Porter Jr. Yeah, we could probably get Michael Porter Jr. from the Thunder. So let's try and build a trade for Michael Porter Jr. on the Thunder here. Michael Porter Jr. He's an 84 overall. So we'll throw in, we'll start with Kevin Knox. They don't want to do that. So then we'll throw you, they probably can't take back Bogdanovich. 16 million too much. So do they have a player that makes too much? Like it's kind of a overpaid player like Dragan Bender. Send Knox to G League. I already did that. Simulations in my league is broken. Yeah, everything's broken in my league. Shout out to Bronco Fanatic. Let's just try this again, and let's just throw some picks on. So we'll throw like this 2023 pick, and we'll also throw in this 2024 pick. All right, and they accepted that. That was really easy, actually. So Kobe White, Zach LaVine, Michael Porter Jr., Montrezl Harrell, DeAndre Ayton, Bogdanovich, LaMelo Ball, TJ McConnell, Shake Milton, and Tony Bradley. So what's everybody's contract situation looking like? I guess that's kind of a big deal. Where's salary cap? Right there. So who's going to be gone after this season? LaMelo Ball still going to be here. Michael Porter Jr. still going to be here. So we're pretty much good. I'll trade some of these other guys that are on the last year of their deal down here. But other than that, we should be pretty good. So like Tony Bradley, he wins 6th man of the year. Not 6th man, most improved player a lot. Let's try and get either somebody that's going to be around or a draft pick or something. Kevon Looney and a 2023 first. That's not bad. Tyler Johnson and a first. Chris Dunn and a second. Omari Spellman. All right, we'll do this Jordan Nwora trade. And also, who else needed to be traded? I think TJ McConnell was somebody that I needed to trade. Is he on here, or did he get traded in that last pick? No, he's right there. So we'll do that. We'll throw a second with him, and we'll see what happens. Start, bench, cut Kawhi, KD, and Curry. Right now, I'm probably going to start Kawhi. Yeah, start Kawhi. Bench Steph and cut KD, I guess. I guess that's what... Maybe that's bad. I don't know if that's, like, the best thing. I have no idea. That's kind of rough because they don't really play the same position, so it really depends more on, like, what your... like, the build of your team is. More than just, like, best player, because their positions are so much different. If a team needs a point guard or... you know, a small forward, that's a big difference. So this is what the team looks like now. I'm going to send Kobe White to the G League, and then we'll see if we can send LaMelo to the G League as well. We've got to go sign somebody. So let's sign... Can we get Malik Beasley? Do we have enough money for that? We do not have enough money for that. So let's go and get Trayvon Duval. All right. Now let's go sign LaMelo Ball to the G League. So now we are without both of our point guards, so we're going to have to reset the rotation. William Goss is going to run it for us. All right, let's simulate the season. The season's kind of a wash anyways, so I'll catch you guys at the end of the season, see how good this team is, and we'll go on from there. More OP, fall or bowl when you develop them? Bowl, definitely. He's got a jump shot. He's a lot more versatile. He's quicker. He moves really well, so definitely bowl. Taco Fall just doesn't move. He's big, but I don't know how much developing he can actually get. What about Jokic, Cat, and Embiid? Okay, so I think we're going to start Embiid. We're going to bench Cat, and we're going to cut Jokic. Because I think that Cat is the best offensive big in the league. Most, like, points-wise, assisting-wise, he's so good. Jokic is better assisting, but, like, Cat's scoring, Cat's shooting, Cat's offense in the post, like, everything about Cat, he is the best offensive big in the league. He's the best shooting big of all time, and that's not even biased. Like, that's, like, a fact. And then, yeah, Jokic, I mean, Cat doesn't play defense, but neither does Jokic. So, like, I mean, Jokic plays a little bit more, but, like, I think Jokic is a little bit overrated. Now that Jokic lost this weight, I think he's gonna struggle because he uses his body some. Maybe it'll help him more in his, like, fast breaks and, like, his playmaking, but it's not gonna help his scoring at all. Embiid is such a good defensive center, and his offense he's still a top 3 offensive center in the league. Plus, you combine that with, like, elite defense, he has to be starting. And then I have to get Cat off the bench, and then Jokic is out. Who are my 3 favorite players? I've answered this before, but my 3 favorite players in order are John Wall, Kemba Walker, and Kelly Oubre. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just a preference thing, I guess. Trade deadline, we're not going to do anything there. Dirk is not the best shooting big of all time. Nope. Let me look at Dirk's stats here. Dirk, basketball reference. All right, so I'm looking at this. You guys can't see it, but from 3, Dirk's best season was 41%, and he only took 2 a game. He shot 41% when he shot 4.4 per game, okay? And that was when he was old, right? Okay, so that's Dirk's stats right there. Now we're going to go to Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony Towns, in his young career, he's played 5 seasons. As a rookie, he shot 34% from 3. Not, that's fine. Okay, now we have his last 3 seasons. So his third year in the league, he shot 42% from 3 on 3.5 shots. So that's a little bit better than Dirk already. Shot 40% last season on 4.5 shots per game. And then you go down into 2019-2020 season. He was taking 8 per game, 8 threes per game, and he was making 41.2% of them. That's completely unheard of for a big ever. Taking that many with that efficiency is ridiculous. Karl Anthony Towns is the best shooting big of all time, and he's only getting better. The system is getting better for him in Minnesota. I cannot agree that Dirk is better. Dirk is one of the best, but not the best. Start Dame, Westbrook, Kyrie. I'm going to start Dame, bench Kyrie, cut Westbrook. Kyrie's not trash. Kyrie is actually very good. Okay, so back to this rebuild. MVP, Luka Doncic. James Wiseman, Rookie of the Year. Ricky Rubio won 6th man. Anthony Davis is Defense Player of the Year. Jaren Jackson Jr., Most Improved. And Mike D'Antoni's Coach of the Year. If Dirk played in 2020 in his prime, he would have done better. He maybe would have, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about right here, right now. Their stats. You can't say, oh, he would have been the best. Sure, maybe he would have been the best, but we would never know that for sure. There's no way of telling that. But we do know right now that Karl Anthony Towns shot 41% on almost 8 threes a game. That's what we do know. We know that Dirk was really good, and he would have thrived more even shooting the ball in this day and age, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about what he actually did, and Towns is a better shooter than him. Anybody in all NBA teams? Nuggets. I don't see any Nuggets here. And I'm pretty sure our rookies were all in the G League. So let's check out our stats for the season. Levine averaged 17, 8 and 15. Porter Jr. 15. Harrell 14. Bogdanovich 12. Shake Milton 10. Nigel William Goss 8.5. So decent stuff, but we're going to be better next season. What did we end up getting? We're the 8th seed, so let's see what happens. Start bench cut Tatum, Siakam, Ben Simmons. Okay, I'm gonna start Ben Simmons. I'm gonna bench Pascal Siakam, and I'm gonna cut Jason Tatum because that's really tough for me. But I think, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna explain it. That's my reasoning. That's just how it's gotta be. We lose 4-1 in the first round, so let's simulate the rest of the playoffs. And yeah, let's move on. Who would I want to start a franchise with? Luka. I think Luka is the person I would start my franchise with. If I could pick anybody in the league, it would be Luka or Giannis, because they're young and they're only getting better. Ja Morant won Finals MVP as the Rockets win the championship. Just so you guys know too, there's like a little bit of a lag. I don't know how big it is, but there's a lag between when you guys comment stuff and when I talk. So if I miss a comment or you think I did, I'm probably just haven't gotten to it yet. So I'll definitely let you guys know when we get, like, I'm trying to answer like every comment. Draft lottery. See what our picks look like. We don't have a pick in the lottery. We have, did we trade away our pick? I think we might have traded away our pick. So let's see. Staff, I want to get a better trainer now. Abraham Navarro. We'll throw him as much money as we can. And he's coming, so we're good there. Let's go to the draft and let's see who's available. So Cade Cunningham goes number 1 overall. Let's see what pick we have. We have 16, so I must have just missed that when I was looking. Jalen Johnson's still here. All right, we'll go with Jalen Johnson, I think. Actually, no, we'll go with Ibu Dianko Badji. Sorry if I completely brutally murdered that, but yeah, he's from Senegal, so let's see how good he is. He's a 73, okay, so not bad. I'm okay with that. We'll accept his contract. Team player options, we're going to accept team options on all these guys. There's no reason not to. And qualifying offers, Trevon Duval is not worth $4 million a year. Sorry. We're not going to have enough money for Giannis, not even close. The Magic got screwed in what? DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and Chris Middleton. I'm going to start Chris Middleton, bench Zach LaVine, and cut DeMar DeRozan just because DeMar's getting older and he's not getting a lot of, a lot better, you know. So this is what the roster looks like now. We got to sign some players in free agency, but we don't have like any money to do that. So let's see who we can afford. Like Tyreek Evans, we'll offer him a contract. Myers Leonard, we'll offer him a contract. And Gorgie, my guy, we'll offer him a contract too. And it looks like we're signing all of them. So let's get out of that. We don't have enough money for that. So let's try to sign Damari Carroll and Jan Mahimi. Oh, what's going on? Jan Mahimi. All right. And Damari Carroll, Jan Mahimi are both coming. So let's go to player progression. Let's see how good LaMelo Ball is. What I think of The Last Dance, I'm going to be honest with you. I watched the first, I don't know if it was the first 2 or the first 4 episodes, but I haven't actually watched the rest of it because I got busy. Wasn't able to watch it live, and I don't really know where I can catch it now that it's not live. Yeah, so this is what the team looks like now. LaMelo Ball is already an 88. Michael Porter Jr. is an 85. Team's pretty good. Let's get to training camp. We'll send some players there and see what happens. Who's the biggest bust of all time? Like, this is purely, strictly off the top of my head. I'm going to go with Anthony Bennett just because he really didn't do, like, anything in the league. And he was a #1 overall pick. But there's other busts, too, like Kwame Brown, like, things like that. I don't like to label people busts when they're still in the league. But, like, Anthony Bennett's out of the league, and it's pretty, yeah. Michael Porter Jr. untapped potential. We'll send another one to Montrezl Harrell. And then the last one we'll probably send to Kobe White. All right. Let's get into the season. Let's see how good this team is. We have 17 players, so let's try and make a trade or two here before we do anything. Like, we'll trade Trevon Duval, and we'll throw him with somebody else so we can try and just bring back one player. So him and Jan Mahimi, can they bring me... Oh, a couple picks there. It's not bad. We'll go with these 2 picks. And we should be pretty much set, so let's get into the season. And this is what the rotation would look like now, but I don't want Kobe White starting. I want LaMelo Ball starting. And then Zach LaVine, Michael Porter Jr., Montrezl Harrell, DeAndre Ayton. Then off the bench, Kobe White, Bogdanovich, Shake Milton, Jay Crowder, and Damari Carroll. So we got to make a few moves here and get the bench. Odin's because of injuries. Yeah, he's not the biggest bust. Okay, Darko was a bust, but he's more of a bust partially because he got taken before like D Wade, Melo, Chris Bosh, all those guys. But like he actually wasn't too bad for a few years, so I'm not gonna completely label him a bust. Off the bench we need some help. So Bogdanovich, we'll throw in a couple first, see what he can bring us out here in the trade market. I saw my guy Robert Covington and Duncan Robinson. We'll do that. And we'll switch them both to small forwards. So then off the bench, I'm going to trade Robert Covington first off because I don't really want to keep him on the team. We'll throw a couple first round picks with him. TJ Warren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that'd be a great signing. All right, where'd Shai go? And we're also bringing in Luke Kennard, who we have to switch back. I forgot. I switched him to a point guard for that one season, and now he is just sitting as a point guard when he should be a shooting guard. Okay. So the bench is good. I mean, I need to get rid of Kennard and get like a center and a power forward. So I'll get rid of like Kennard and Shake Milton and try and get like a center and a power forward. So Luke Kennard, first round pick. Can we get a center or a power forward here? Cody Zeller was there. That wouldn't be too bad. Cantor, Chris Boucher, Tony Bradley. Jeremy Grant would be a good power forward, I think, to come off the bench. And then we'll try and trade Shake Milton, Jay Crowder, and a first to bring in a backup center. If there is one that pops up. Zubac was there. Okay, we'll go with Zubac. So this is the lineup now. I want LaMelo Ball starting over Kobe White, but then Shai, Michael Porter Jr., Montrezl Harrell, DeAndre Ayton, Kobe White, Zach LaVine, Duncan Robinson, and Zubac, and then Jeremy Grant. All right, so the team is good. Let's check what the system. Pace and space is 3.5 stars. We're going to run with that. And I think this team is probably good enough to win us a championship. So let's simulate to the end of the season and see how that goes. All right, I'm a boss. Thank you, Jacob. I think MPJ is going to be a beast in real life if he don't keep getting injured. Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. probably is going to be really solid. He has a lot of potential. There's a reason he was so highly rated coming out of high school. And then, yeah, injuries definitely like hurt him, but I think he should be pretty good. For sure, should be pretty good. Team's pretty decent. We're 21-8 so far. Ugh. I'm tired. Can you guys hear the music? Do you want me to turn the music up? Do you want me to turn my volume up? Just let me know what I need to do. We gained 2 subscribers since we started. That's dope. I like that. Okay, everybody that's watching right now, there's only 10 of you. Everybody that's there, nice Yeti, thank you. Everybody that's in the chat, let me know who what your favorite video that I've done recently is. So here is the draft. DeAndre Ayton is a 2-time All-Star now. Who else we got out here as an All-Star? Do we have anybody? I don't think we do. Okay, let's keep simulating and let's try and win ourselves a championship. Where's Kyle Guy? Don't have Kyle Guy. After this rebuild, I'll try and build a team around Kyle Guy. How about that? I don't want to make any more trades. How's the weather by me? It's fine. It's been pretty warm, but it's been super windy, like 20-mile-per-hour winds, like every day. So we haven't been able to do much outside. I like to go to the lake and play yard games and stuff. So, yeah, we haven't been able to do much of that. But the weather's been pretty good. It was really good before that. Like, we had some really nice days. But yeah. So how is everything looking good for you guys? Like the camera, the graphics, everything like that, because I think it looks way better. My last stream was definitely not nearly as good, and that was more so just to that was more so due to like you guys want to know what I recorded all my videos on before this? I'll show you. Right here. This bad boy. My MacBook Air 2017 with a 1.8 gigahertz processor in it. Not good. How do I get this nice of hair? Well, my girlfriend cut it for me, actually, believe it or not. Here's all the awards and everything. Do I like the Bomba Squad? Who doesn't like the Bomba Squad? If you're from Minnesota and you watch baseball and you do not like the Bomba Squad, you should not be here, honestly. But here's all the awards. Is there any nuggets on anything? Wow, DeAndre Ayton doesn't make anything? That's crazy. He was an all-star, for God's sakes. Defensive team. We do have Kobe White on... Oh, that's rookie team. So Kobe White's on rookie team. So is LaMelo Ball. All right. We're the 1 seed in the Western Conference. Let's check out these player stats. We got Levine averaging 20, Ball averaging 19, Ayton 17. Yeah, good stuff. Run up against Houston. Houston has Ja, Dante, Will Barton, Obi Toppin, and Clint Capella. So let's simulate this round. And we're up 3-0, 4-0. We do end up winning. When am I going to get to 1,000 subs? When about 19 more people subscribe to me is when I will hit 1,000 subs. Simulate this round against the Pelicans. Okay, who do the Pelicans have here? Trey, Evan Fournier, DeMar DeRozan, Aaron Gordon, and Nerlens Noel, plus Cole Anthony off the bench. This team's pretty good. Let's simulate this next game. Wow, we go down. So let's simulate with Simcast and see what happens. Looks like we're probably gonna lose. We're down by 3. I'm gonna jump in and try and play. How do I feel about the season returning? I want it to, selfishly, just because I want to watch basketball, but I also want to make sure that everybody is being safe and everything like that, because that's always important. So, yeah, that's kind of a big deal too. How old am I? I'm 21 years old. Just turned 21 like 2 months ago. Am I traveling anywhere over the summer? I'm not. I was gonna, but coronavirus kind of screwed everything up. But that's, I mean, you got to be safe more than all. Wow. Okay, that did not go in. Okay, good. Down by 3. I totally just botched that shot too. So, do I like the Celtics? I do like the Celtics. They're pretty solid. I used to like them a lot when Paul Pierce was there because he's my favorite player of all time. But you know, it is what it is. Now they're still good. I mean, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, some of the best young players in the league. Definitely enjoy watching them. All right, let's try and win this game. We're down by 5. We gotta clamp up on defense and get some buckets offensively. Harrell, set this pick. LaMelo Ball. Nice. Oh, that was a strong take. Okay, come on, clamp up. Celtics are your favorite team? Yeah, the Celtics are good. Bro, we're down by 7 now. This is rough. DeAndre Ayton. Come on, set a pick, Harrell. Alright, good bucket. We gotta play some defense now, though. Who do I got winning the championship? Probably the Lakers. I just don't really see anybody beating them. Maybe, like, the Clippers. But I would pick the Lakers, I think. Come on, give me that ball. Oh, wow. Okay. Good. Alright, good miss. Let's go. Oh my god, Kobe White. You are buns, dude. Jesus. My favorite team is Timberwolves. I'm from Minnesota. So, yeah, best player in the East other than Giannis. Now you put me on the spot. I'd have to look. I would have to look who's all in the Eastern Conference. Just because... Just to make sure that I don't, like, completely miss somebody. Because, like, Kyrie's out east. It's Kevin Durant. Okay, well, it's Kevin Durant if you're going by people that are healthy and everything. Other than that, I don't know. You got, like, Bradley Beal, Ben Simmons, Kyrie. Joel Embiid is also out east, so that wouldn't be a bad person to choose. Pascal Siakam. We're down by 6 here. Hold up. Gotta win this game. Bro! What the actual heck is going on? Alright, we gotta steal the ball. We can't just stand here. And that's a dagger. Wow, that's rough. Yep, that's it, folks. Well, dang it. Who's my favorite player in the league besides Jordan McLaughlin? Yeah, Jordan McLaughlin is one of my favorite players because I interviewed him, because I also do sports writing and stuff, and he's the only NBA player I've interviewed, so it was pretty cool. All right, let's get out of this here. What else do you want? What do you guys want me see me do here on this stream? We got eliminated. Thanks for the message. This rebuild done. We weren't able to finish it, but we're done with that. What do you guys want to see me do? I can't really play online. My internet's not the best for that. I started to do my career, but I haven't gotten through the credit, or not the credits, but like the whole storyline and everything. Excuse me, because it takes forever, so I don't really want to do that on stream with you. But what do you guys want to see me do? I'll give you a little bit to let me know what you want to see me do. (82-0) my team. I can't really play my team. I haven't started my team. Don't you have to be online for that too? Or can you play my team like offline? I'll check out my team right now. I don't know if I'm gonna want to be doing that though. Probably do another type of rebuild. Go through the rosters and name my favorite under the radar player. Okay, I could do that. Let's do that. Let's get out of this stupid my team right now. I could put on some highlights of a game and react to those too. I could definitely do that. Okay, I'm trying to get out of this my team. Come on. This is ridiculous. You guys want to see an 82-0 challenge? We can maybe do that. 2. But I want to go through the rosters and name my favorite under the radar player for those. Alright. So let's select. We have to select one. We're going to do the Vince Carter starter pack. I don't want to be in this my team. Goodness. Get me out of here. Alright. Alright, no good players there. Anybody here? Okay, we got the Vince Carter. Alright. And got a Rudy Gay and a Derek White. I don't know a lot about my team, but I know these cards aren't good. That's all I know. Get me out of here. Jim Boyle. Why you gotta give me the worst coach in the league? Alright, we're gonna team name this TKE squad. We're gonna be from we'll stop in 3, 2, 1, Vancouver, and we'll just be Van. Actually, no. We're gonna be TKE. TKE. Enter. Cool. Alright. Now we're collecting something else. Oh my goodness. Favorite player, I said this earlier, but you weren't in here probably. My favorite player is John Wall. He has not been able to play for like, it feels like forever. But yeah, John Wall is one of my favorite players. How do I just see rosters? Okay, rosters. Yeah, so definitely like John Wall a lot. React to Flight's 1v1 versus FaZe, like FaZe Rug. What else? Somebody say make a reaction channel. I might do that once I hit 1,000 and can like, I don't know, get like, I don't know. Once I get a little bigger, I'll probably make a reaction channel. But other than that, I'll probably just do them here. So on the 76ers, my favorite under the radar type player. I'm a really big fan of Josh Richardson. If you consider him under the radar, I'm going to consider him under the radar. So we're going to go with Josh Richardson for the Sixers. The Bucks, my favorite under the radar player is Pat Connaughton. I like Pat Connaughton a lot. I also like Cam Reynolds. He used to be on the Timberwolves, so that's kind of why I like him. Does Karis LeVert have all-star potential? Yeah. Does he have like star potential, like superstar potential? No, I don't think so. It'd be cool if he did. Bulls under the radar player that I like a lot. I love Tomas Satoransky, but I'm actually a big Daniel Gafford fan. So that would probably be that for the Bulls. The Cavs is, if you want to consider Kevin Porter Jr. under the radar, I would go with him. Otherwise, Dylan Windler. He's just, Dylan Windler was actually pretty much just a baller in college. He shoots the ball really well. So that's who I like for them. The Celtics, under the radar player. I like Romeo Langford, and I think he has a chance to be really good in the league someday. But that day's not right now. So we'll see what happens there. Clippers, favorite under the radar player is Amir Coffey. He went to the U of M, University of Minnesota, that is. Grizzlies, I really like, it's not really under the radar, but I guess maybe Tyus Jones. He used to play for the Timberwolves, and I think he's just such a steady point guard. The Hawks, Bruno Fernando, Cam Reddish. I'm going to go with Bruno, though. The Heat, KZ Okpala is going to be a good player, so I'm going to go with KZ. Hornets, I don't really know. I don't really have anybody on the Hornets. Maybe like Dwayne Bacon. The Jazz, I really like Emmanuel Mudiay. He's like he's a decent backup point guard. The Kings, we'll go with Kyle Guy. I like Kyle Guy. The Knicks, actually Kenny Wooten on the Knicks is a straight baller. Like, he is actually a super solid player. So we'll go with him, I think. Damian Dotson's good too, though. The Lakers' favorite under-the-radar player is probably like Quinn Cook. Magic, I'm going to go with, I guess I don't really have under-the-radar dudes, but, yeah, I don't really know on the Magic. I really like Jonathan Isaac, though. Luka Doncic, he's under the radar, right? No, just kidding. Courtney Lee's nice. We'll go with Courtney Lee. The Nets, I'm gonna go with Joe Harris on the Nets. I really like Joe Harris. Nuggets, we're gonna go with Monte Morris. I love Monte Morris. Such a solid backup point guard. On the Pacers, I'm gonna go with Aaron Holiday, not Justin, Aaron. And then Nickeil Alexander-Walker on the Pelicans, because I think he has a little bit of potential where he could actually be a solid player in this league. Who I think the GOAT is? I'm not going to answer that question. You all know who the GOAT is. Toronto Raptors, Matt Thomas can absolutely light it up from deep. But I really like Terrence Davis and Norman Powell, so probably Norman Powell. On the Rockets, I love Robert Covington. He's such a solid player. But, yeah, he's probably for them. Spurs, DeJounte Murray for sure. Kelly Oubre on the Suns. Other than Kelly Oubre, probably Mikal Bridges. Thunder, we're going to go with Terrence Ferguson. Timberwolves, Jordan McLaughlin. Other than that, I really like Naz Reid and Jared Vanderbilt. Just solid players. Solid players. Then the Warriors. Oh, Trailblazers. Anthony Simons for sure on the Blazers. The Warriors. Damian Lee or Jordan Poole. And then Wizards. I think that where Admiral Schofield is underrated, but I also like Troy Brown Jr. a lot. So that's that for there. Do you see almost all people with T-Mobile and Verizon are without service? I have Verizon. I got service. That'd be crazy though if I didn't. Alright, so what are we gonna do now? Should we try and get in a reaction to something here? We'll try and do that. We'll see what happens. I'll try and pull one up. So we will... Let's react to... I'm going to give you guys something good to react to. So we're going to be reacting to a good game that I was actually at. We'll react to some of these highlights. So I just got to go set up everything in the... setting everything up in my streaming thing, but we're going to react to these highlights from this Minnehaha versus Sierra Canyon basketball game that happened in Minnesota. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I need to make sure that the sound is working though. So I got to test that out. I've watched these. I was at this game, so I know exactly what's happening. But let me make sure that the sound is working, and then we'll test everything out. Okay, so I think the sound's working. So we'll pause the music and we'll restart this here. And then let's go into this. So we'll go full screen with this. And yeah. So this game was held at the Target Center this past winter. It was in, I think, January. And basically Sierra Canyon, that's the team that has like Bronny James, Zaire Williams, Zaire Wade, Brandon Boston Jr. Who else is on that team? Yeah, so there's a lot of good players on that team. And then Minnehaha, they had Jalen Suggs, who one of the top point guards in his class. He just graduated this year. And then also Chet Holmgren. He's now the #1 ranked prospect in this coming year's senior class. So that should be a ton of fun to see that. Turn up the sound on this. Okay, I'll turn up the sound on the desktop audio here. You guys, is that better? Is that too loud? Let me know what you guys think. But yeah. So basically they played like the night before. That's what they're showing here. They played like, I think the Patrick School from like New York was there, and then Minnehaha played someone else. But then the two teams were going to play here in the finals. Not the finals, but it wasn't really like a tournament. It was kind of more like a round robin type thing. And so they were going to be playing together. I'll be doing another rebuild beast mode, so don't worry about that. A rebuild will come after this. But I just want to watch these highlights. We're not going to watch the whole thing. But yeah. Lonzo Ball, RJ Barrett, or Fultz. I'm going to go Fultz, Lonzo, and then RJ. So that's Chet Holmgren here. Chet is now the #1 ranked player in 2021 because someone reclassified. And yeah, the kid is a stud. He's super skinny though. Yes, Izu, I'm going to be doing a rebuild. So basically, in this, I was sitting like up top. So there's 2 levels to the Target Center. Most of you probably have never been to the Target Center, but there's 2 levels. And the top level is like just like a bowl around it. And I was in the first row, center court of the top level. I wasn't on the lower level. But yeah, so Jalen Suggs, he's #1 right there, and he is just such a solid player. They also have like Prince Aligbe, who's a good player. Not Keldon Johnson. What's his name? Camden Johnson or something. But he's basically like the fullback on their football team. And yeah. Steal by Boston, run out opportunity, and Amari Bailey, the #6 sophomore in the country with the stop. Oh yeah, Amari Bailey's on this team too. Like, this is such a good Sierra Canyon team. But basically, like, it got super intense down towards the end. Like, the second half started, and the teams were just going at it. And Minnehaha was actually starting to run away with it. And then, like, at the end here, like, they're up by 9, and just everything is going their way. Jalen Suggs is an absolute beast. He's going to Gonzaga. Yeah, Chet Holmgren had, like, I think he had, like, I don't remember how many blocks. Like 12, like over 10, I'm pretty sure. Like, just ridiculous. But yeah, this Minnehaha team is actually really solid, and they're going to be doing a rematch this coming winter, so check out for that. But that's all I want to show you there. I do want to show you some more highlights though, and these highlights are going to be the best female basketball player in the country and one of the GOATs. She's going to be such a good player. So Paige Beckers she's going to UConn. She's from in Minnesota as well. She went to Hopkins, and she is just an absolute freak of nature. She is crazy. She just distributes the ball well. She's not selfish at all. She is such a solid player. So we're going to react to some of her highlights here.
When you buy select iPhones, because everyone deserves the best. This is unlimited built right.
Yeah, Paige Beckers is just a freak. She is so good. Getting a little dancing going on in there. But yeah, She's just cooking chicks out here. Quieting the crowd down. Yeah, John Wall does have like the best high school one of the best high school mixtapes of all time. John Wall was just a freak in high school. This whole like Hopkins girls basketball team is solid though. Like, look at that. What kind of acrobatic stuff is that? Yeah, this team is just super solid. Yeah, look at these moves, just crossing people. Like, they're completely put out of the play when she's just putting on these moves. Like, that crossover is just dirty. Absolute dirty. Let me go full screen, I forgot to do that. But yeah, Paige Beckers is just a freak of nature. My phone is freaking out. Kyrie as a girl, kinda. She's got crazy handles. She gets to the rack nice, and she passes the ball really well, so I can see it. She also can shoot, so. Still wish Blank had the #1 pick in the draft instead of getting 2 and picking Evan Turner. Diapers. Oh, Sixers. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because. Yeah, Evan Turner, not a solid pick. He was an okay player for a time, but he's just not that good. What's up, mobile gaming? Look at these passes she's doing. No, she's crazy. I'll stop this. What were we gonna do now then? So, let me go add back in our
1:12 left in the first quarter.
Game capture here.
No good.
And
Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
it's on demo mode right now, but we'll get out of that, and then I'll get back to it. So,
as the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. And Clark, one thing that makes Will Barton so good is that he fits right in
all
among
right, we're in
any
demo
group of
mode,
players.
but we should be
I
good.
like the pace he plays with, guys. He doesn't seem to force the issue. He lets the game come to him, and when he has opportunities to explode, he usually does. He's always moving. He's active.
All right, so what are we doing now, boys and girls? If there's girls in here, shout out to you. I don't want to be like, I want to make sure I include everybody, because if there could be girls in here, I hope that there's girls that enjoy my content too. So if you are a girl, shout out to you for watching this. I appreciate literally everybody that's here watching. But yeah, so what are we going to do now? What do we want to be doing? Let's do another rebuild. Let's go to my league, and let's try and rebuild another team. So my league, this time we're going to pick a different team. So what kind of rebuild should I do? You guys let me know. An 82-0 rebuild. What are the stipulations for that? Start with a random team, do a fantasy draft. How many years? Let me know what you want to do, and then I'm not going to do my team right now, Jacob. Let me know what you want me to do, and I'm going to do it. I got to put the music back on. Is the music too loud? Probably, yeah, the music's probably a little too loud. We'll turn that down a little bit. Rockets 82-0. Boogeyman Jones, react to your highlights. I'll go pull them up and I'll see. I'll go see here quick. Hold up. Trying to find this channel, man. Not finding the Boogeyman Jones channel. I gotta pull this up. I'll see if we can react to him. I cannot find your channel at all. I can't really just click on you either. Let's see. I know you've commented before, so let's just see. Can I search across my channel? Alright, let's keep looking for him. But then we're going to do a rebuild after that. Alright, let's do a rebuild. We'll do a... We'll not do a fantasy draft. We will do an 82-0 rebuild, I think. And... trying to think of what team I want to do it with. Okay. I'm just going to randomly select a team. We're going to try and do an 82-0 challenge with them in 3 seasons. So I'll stop in 3, 2, 1. The Cavs. Actually, you know what? I want to do I'll do a start today. And then we'll do Cavs. So we'll turn rule changes off because weird stuff happens. And we'll switch these stepping rules off as well. And then injuries off. Okay. So we're going to randomly select our team. We're going to do this season and then 3 after this one and try and get a 82-0 challenge. We're doing the Bucks. Okay. We got the Bucks, so that means we're going to have Giannis. But we're not going to have Giannis for the entire thing because Giannis is a free agent after a while. So let's load in a draft class first off. We got to get that 2020 draft class. And we're going to pick this one. And we're just going to simulate to the end of this season. And then we'll get through the playoffs. We'll see what happens. We'll try and get as close to 82-0 as we can. All right, so Giannis ended up winning MVP, and yeah, that's solid from him. What else happened here? Ja won Rookie of the Year, Dennis Schroeder won Sixth Man, Defensive Player Kawhi, Bam won Most Improved, and Coach Bud won Coach of the Year. So team is good. Giannis made All-NBA First Team. All right, so let's simulate the playoffs and let's see what happens. The Bucks can win us a championship in the first season. No, we get not swept, but we get beaten in the first round. It's kind of rough, honestly. So then the Lakers end up winning the finals. And LeBron is the finals MVP. Okay, let's get into the offseason. Go to the draft lottery. Let's see if we can get ourselves a good draft pick. Okay, so the Pistons have the #1 overall pick. All right. Staff, Coach Bud is good. Assistant coach, we're going to fire him and bring in somebody else. Try and bring in Trent Peterson. And then trainer, we're going to fire him too. And we'll try and bring in Nick Foster. All right, and then assistant GM, We're going to fire him and try and bring in... I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh, Oliver Saunders. That might have been who was just here. But, okay. So now let's get into the draft and let's see who's there. Izu, I wasn't blocking you because of the Black Lives Matter thing, man. You kept spamming it, right? And I don't want people spamming it. Black Lives, okay, literally Black Lives Matter. I don't understand the big thing that's going on right now. Like, people can't get through their head, like, Black Lives Matter. Like, they're people. We are all created equally. Like, that's my thoughts on it. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, you matter to me as a person. I do not care about the color of your skin, but I do want to say, like, the way that white people don't recognize our privilege is screwed up. We need to use what we have to bring awareness to all the black people and the oppressive things that are going on to them. That's what's happening in our world, and it's sad that people have to live through stuff like that every day. And me, I have to take responsibility for that too. And I need to support them and everything. So that's why I've been trying to listen a lot and learn even more, because I grew up in a place where there's not many people of color around me. But I need to listen to them and understand where they're coming from. So black lives do matter. Okay? And people need to understand that. And that's my rant on that. Black lives matter. So Izu, I'm sorry for blocking you. I just don't want you spamming the same thing over and over, okay? Can we make that deal? All right. Appreciate you. Just everybody, love everybody. That's all I got to say. Just be kind to everybody. Okay. Now let's go to our pick. And actually, yeah, let's go to our pick. Let's see here. Who can we select? We got Precious. We got Onyeka Okongwu. We'll take Onyeka. And let's get out of the draft then. So now, Okongwu's a 75. We're going to sign him. Team player options. Matthews declined his. Lopez accepted his. So we're good there. And I doubt we're going to have any money because we have so many big contracts. Not so many, but we have some big contracts on our team. So, like, Sterling Brown's going to get his qualifying offer extended to him. And then here in free agency, don't have enough money for Anthony Davis, obviously. But I'm going to try and get rid of some big contracts. Try and bring in Anthony Davis or one of these big guys and run them next to Kawhi. So let's make some trades. Like Eric Bledsoe makes a lot. So we'll trade him and try and just get off a bunch of money. He makes $16 million. So I'm trying to get somebody that makes like nothing. Kevin Porter Jr., my guy, come to the team. And then also we're going to trade away Brook Lopez. And also try and bring in somebody that makes like no money. Duncan Robinson, Cody Martin in a first. Quinn Cook in a first. Some first round picks. All right, perfect. Now, we are going to be able to sign Anthony Davis. Yeah. No, we can't. Wow, we have no money. Okay. I thought we were going to be able to sign him. So let's try to trade George Hill and Ersan Ilyasova and try and get off some more money. Okogie and Naz Reid. Okay, that's a lot of money saved. Is that enough to try and bring in Anthony Davis? No. So we're probably going to have to end up trading Chris Middleton away, and that's going to be the only option to getting Anthony Davis, so we'll do that. He makes $33 million anyways, and he's not really worth that much, honestly, value-wise in 2K. Chris Middleton's worth a lot. He's such a good player. I don't want you guys to take that the wrong way. But he's just not worth that in like 2K really right now. So DeJounte Murray, $14 million. We'd also bring in Samanik. I think that's something we could do so where we still get a little bit of value. but we are saving a bunch of money too, so we'll do that. And now do we have enough money for Anthony Davis? Still no. So DJ Wilson. Actually, let's go look at our salary cap table if there's things we can renounce the rights on. Like, can I renounce rights on all these players? Okay, now what's it looking like? How much more money do I need? Okay, so I really want to bring in, like, I really want to bring him in. Okay, Marvin Williams. Now we might have enough money. No, we don't. Okay, I'm going to have to trade some. I don't understand 2K sometimes. Robin Lopez, $5 million. He needs to be out the door. Okay, first round pick from the Cavs. I'm not even going to second guess that one. And who else makes too much? DJ Wilson. First round pick from the Hawks. Not even going to second guess that one either. So now do we have enough money for Anthony Davis? Finally. Come on. Please tell me we do. Almost. We're almost there, boys and girls. Okay. One more trade has to be made. I traded Blood, so don't worry. Okay, so what other move do I want to make here? Okay. One more move has to be made. I have like nobody here. I don't know how we don't have any money. We got Deadcap and Hill, Lure, Sanders. I need financial help. Help me. Alright, we're going to have to trade DeJounte Murray. Try and save some money and hopefully still bring in a good, solid point guard. Alright, Nunn and Robinson. That was what we're going to do. Okay. Finally, you're going to have enough money to sign Anthony Davis. Player option, no trade clause. And are we at the top of his offers? We are, but we're not like the top of it. Okay, so we're going to have to try and bring in like Whiteside and Drummond too. So we got Drummond. Okay, Anthony Davis going back to Lakers. I made all those moves for absolutely nothing. All right, who else can we afford? Fred VanVleet. Good, solid player to bring in on not a lot. Derrick Jones Jr., We'll try and bring in, like, Gallinari, too. And, okay, that takes us over salary cap. So we're going to have to just bring in Drummond for now. And now, who can we afford? Trey Burke. Yeah, I did all that for nothing. That's so bad. Marvin Williams. All right, I'm just sick of this now. Let's get out of this, and let's go to player progression. I'm a long way away from 82-0. A long way away. So, Giannis is an 97, Drummond's an 85, and then we have DiVincenzo. This team is so bad. Okay, let's go to training camps. Let's see who we can send to training camps. And this is going to be rough. We have this season and 2 more after this one, though, so we should be able to do something. So let's load in the 2021 draft class. Yeah, I totally messed up this team, but it's fine. So, 2 untapped potentials. One is going to go to Kevin Porter Jr., and then one is going to go to Duncan Robinson, I guess. You may think I messed up the team, Colton, but it will be better. I promise you I will get it back on track. We're putting Giannis in the G League. He doesn't want to go to the G League. Okay. All right. Fine. Fine. Kendrick Nunn. He's on last year of his contract, so we're going to trade him. But Kevin Porter Jr., we're going to sign him. And then Okongwu, we're going to sign him too. And this year's all going to be about developing, I guess. So let's sign a free agent. Michael Mulder. Okay. And now we're going to be able to send Okongwu to the G League. And this is what the team looks like. It's not good. But we're going to try and trade Andre Drummond as well. We're going to trade him probably for Steven Adams and this first round pick, because then we get off money and we get a 2021 first round pick, which we cannot complain about. So we're going to do that here, and that's good. Now we're going to trade Kendrick Nunn because he is on last year of his deal. So we're going to try and bring in a first round pick somewhere if we can. The Nuggets first round pick, top 3 protected. We're going to do that. And now we're going to trade away Duncan Robinson because he's on the last year of his deal as well. And he's irked anyways. He doesn't want to be here. So we'll trade him away, hopefully for a first-round pick in like this year's draft. Maybe not in this year's draft. James Nanali and a first in the future. Who else do we want to trade away? Sterling Brown, Thanasis. And it's not a lot out here. All right, Rodney Magruder, I guess. Josh Okogie, he can still be coming back. And then Marvin Williams, we'll try and trade him away. See if we can get a first-round pick. First-round pick and Mariel Shayok. Okay. So rotation's going to be bad. It's fine. It's honestly fine. So let's simulate. Let's simulate this season, and let's just see how good this team is, or how bad this team is, I should say. So we're going to fill out the roster. We'll adjust the rotation again, and let's finish out this season. It's going to take a lot, but I'm going to try and sign a big name free agent in next year's draft too. So that's going to be my move. So far the team's a lot better than I thought, but we have Giannis, so that makes sense too. Like, we're still going to be a solid team because Giannis is just a solid player. We're not going to be allowing any Paul Pierce slander in this video, in this comment section. Absolutely not. We will not allow it. Paul Pierce is my favorite player of all time. Since I already blew up this entire team, I might try and trade Giannis too. do you guys think about that? What would you think if I traded away Giannis? Just completely blew up this team. 151 games. Giannis won MVP again. Rookie of the Year, Anthony Edwards. Sixth man, Trey Burke. Also on the Bucks. Let's go. Defensive player, Kawhi. Kristaps Most Improved. And Eric Spoelstra, Coach of the Year. So all NBA teams, obviously, we have Giannis on all NBA first team. Nobody in all NBA second or third team. Defensive teams, we also have Giannis. And then rookie teams, nobody. So let's simulate the playoffs. Let's see what happens here. We're the 3 seed. And we go to game 7 and we win. We end up losing in 6 games in the Eastern Conference Finals. The Sixers win the championship. You guys want to see me trade Giannis? All right, if there's a good trade for Giannis, I'll do it. I didn't check out the stats, but that's fine. Let's go to the draft. Let's see what pick we have. So we're projected to have the 4th pick from Cleveland, but it's protected somehow. And then the 9th pick from Denver, but it's protected somehow too. So we end up getting 4th from Denver, and that's it. Cleveland's pick was, I think it's like top 3 protected. So that's a good pick to have, honestly. Let's go into the draft and let's see who's there. So who goes 1? Cade, then Jalen, then Evan Mobley, and now we got Isaiah Todd. All right, we'll take Isaiah Todd. And go to my next pick, which is 16th. And here, I think this is supposed to be Kuminga, but we'll go with this center here. And then we'll go to our next pick as well and see what happens there. And who's the best player left? Wilson Rush. Okay, I don't know if that's a real player or not, but let's get out of the draft and let's see how this team is. So Isaiah Todd's a 79. Badji, I'm sorry if I don't know how to say that, but he's a 73. And then this guy is a 61. So he's definitely not going to get signed. And team player options, Kevin Porter Jr. we're going to accept. We're going to accept all these options except for Rodney McGruder. And now let's go to qualifying offers. I don't think we're going to extend it to any of them. Now free agency. Oh, Giannis is a free agent too. Okay, so basically let's go look at our salary cap situation. No big contracts at all. We're going to renounce the rights to Steven Adams and McGruder and Nwaba and Collison and Shayok and Nanali and Mulder. Okay. All right. So the big thing is we're going to have to bring Giannis back. So throw him a bunch. And then we're going to try and bring in Kawhi too. When we'll throw him the team or the player option, no trade clause. And we're getting... Okay, so we can't bring back both Giannis and Kawhi. So what do I want to do? Okay, we got to get Kawhi because Giannis went to the Spurs, which he always seems to do. So we're going to bring in Kawhi, and we got him. We're renouncing our rights on Giannis. I couldn't even get him back here. So now, can we sign Derrick Rose? We can almost sign Derrick Rose. Let's try and get somebody else out here. We'll try and bring Steven Adams back because we can afford to bring him back. And then Gordon Hayward we'll try and bring... Actually, no. Let's try and bring in Kelly Oubre Jr. So Kelly is signing. Steven Adams is going to the Lakers. Now, who can we afford? Dante Exum. And we got Dante Exum. Now, let's try and get Javonte Green. All right, team's good. Well, I don't know if they're good, but it's set. So let's get into this, and let's see what happens. The team is not very good yet, but it's okay. Let's go to training camps and let's see what happens. I totally screwed this up because I thought we were going to be able to sign Anthony Davis earlier on, and it didn't work out. Excuse me. And kind of screwed myself there. So, yeah. But now we should be get the 2022 draft class, if that's somewhere right here. Okay. And training camps. We got 2 of them, so untapped potential is going to go 1 to Okongwu, and then 1 to Kevin Porter Jr. And let's get into the season. We have 16 players, so let's go see what we have to do. Probably make a trade here, like trade Muriel Shayok for first round pick. Yeah, I guess. Okay. And now we should be able to get into the season. So we got Kawhi, and other than that, it's not too good. But there's moves to be made. So let's try to trade. Let's try to trade some players now. Josh Okogie, first round pick in 2023. See what we can get for him. Not a lot here. We'll try and throw in another first. See if that helps out our case a little bit. No, honestly, it looked better without that second pick. Let's try and throw in Okogie with somebody else. Like this guy. I don't think we're going to use him. Okay, that doesn't work either. What the heck? Dante Exum, maybe? There is, like, no options here. So we'll just go Okogie and... go with Isaiah Stewart in this pick because I think that's going to be pretty solid for us, actually. And I need to bring in a point guard. So let's try and trade. Actually, let's see what the rotation looks like. We have too many small forwards. So like Oubre and Kevin Porter Jr., one of those two has to be traded. So we'll see which one gets the better offer. So Oubre, I think we'll trade him because he makes more money. So we should be able to get somebody better. So I'll throw in 2 picks. Colin Sexton be a good point guard to bring in. Klay Thompson. That's pretty much it. Colin Sexton, Rashawn Holmes. I'm going to try and figure out a player to buy. Let's try and figure out a player to bring in. A good point guard. Kemba, he's on a contending team. John Morant, nobody's untouchable. I think it's going to be too hard to get them. They're on a buying team. De'Aaron Fox on a rebuilding team. So let's go try and get De'Aaron Fox. First, let's see if there's a trade offer for him from the Kings. They want Isaiah Todd and Kelly Oubre. Let's take Todd out and let's throw in other people here. Let's throw in, instead of Todd, we'll throw you Badji. And I'll throw in some picks as well, like some 2023 first round picks. Not enough. Okay, we'll throw in another first round pick. Okay, the 76ers 2023 pick. And they agree to that. So now this is the team. Yeah, this is solid. I still have 1 season left after this, and Kevin Porter Jr. is still going to be here, so we got to keep him. Dante DiVincenzo, I want to trade him, I think. He's on the last year of his contract, so we'll throw in some future first-round picks with him, like some 2024 ones, and see what we can get for him. Here, Matisse Thybulle and Chris Boucher, that's solid. That's 2 rotational pieces we can have. And who else should get traded? Chris Boucher is actually on the last year of his contract, so we take him, Javonte Green, and another future first-round pick. See what we can get. Actually, I think we're fine with keeping Boucher on the last year of his contract. So basically, we just need a shooting guard to come off the bench for us, and we're pretty much good. I like the starting lineup. It's pretty good. I guess I can try and trade Isaiah Stewart because he should have some trade value with some of these first round picks. So we'll try and throw in like these two, this 2024 and this 2025 pick. Maybe we can get something for him. Maybe we can't. But it's worth a shot to check out. We can't really get anything for him. So, all right. Let's simulate this season and let's just go on from there. So I'll simulate this season and hopefully we're pretty good. See ya, Jacob. Dang, everybody's leaving. I'm not entertaining. Well, thanks for coming out, honestly. Sorry I, like, paused your comments, man. I just didn't want, like, things keep getting spammed, and it's not because I was, like, against what you were saying or anything like that. I just don't want stuff getting spammed while I'm streaming. But, I appreciate you coming out and watching this far. I mean, we've been going for, like, an hour and a half. So, catch you guys later. So the team is looking pretty good so far. We got 33 wins, 15 losses. Not bad. I don't think I want to make any more trades, so we'll just go to the end of the season here and see what happens. We're gonna try and get close to 82-0 next season. So Luka ended up winning MVP. We ended up with 50 wins. Bol won Rookie of the Year. Julius Randle won Sixth Man, and then Anthony Davis won Defensive Player. Most Improved went to Jaden McDaniels. And Rick Carlisle won Coach of the Year. So, any Bucks here? Are we really not going to have Kawhi Leonard on anything? Oh yeah, he is there on All-NBA third team. And then also defensive team too. So, we're good. Let's simulate. We are the 4 seed. So let's simulate this round. Let's see what happens. We're up 3-1. We move on to play Boston now. And let's see what happens with Boston. And we got eliminated 4-2. So let's simulate the rest of the playoffs. And then I'll check out the stats. And then we'll get into the offseason. So Jason Tatum wins Finals MVP as the Celtics win the championship. So Kawhi averaged 27. De'Aaron Fox 19.9. Pretty good stuff, honestly. Not too discouraged by any of this. But, okay. So now, let's get into the off season. Let's see where all of our draft picks fall. And let's try and make some damage. So we're projected to have the second pick from Detroit, but it might be protected. Let's just find out. We end up with the 6th pick from Detroit, and then the 16th, 17th, 19th, 23rd. All right, so exit the draft lottery. I want to turn back on... I want to turn back on CPU trade offers just to see if they give me anything here in the draft. And then we'll go on from there. So NBA draft, let's just see if they're going to be able to give me any offers. So we're here at 6, and at 6 we don't get any offers, but we're going to take Chet Holmgren. And then We'll go to our next pick, which is 16. And we're going to take Scottie Pippen Jr., why not? And then we're going to take Lynn Lawson, I don't know if that's a real player. And then we'll go to 20 and we will take, or 19 or wherever we have. And we'll try and take this guy, I guess. And let's get out of this draft. See what happens here. So Holmgren's a 79 overall, which is nice. And then 70 for Scottie Pippen Jr. Okay, so let's go to rookie signings. We'll sign... I'm not going to sign these guys. They're trash. And team player options. We're going to accept team options on all these players. And now qualifying offers. I'm not going to extend it to Nanali. Don't really have any money. So, okay, what do we want to try and do here? Isaiah Stewart, he makes a lot of money. I'd like to trade him if we can. But I don't think we really need to, I guess. So let's try and see who we can afford. Duncan Robinson. And then Daniel Tice. We'll see if we can bring either of them in. And it looks like we brought both of them in, if we can afford them both. We don't have enough room for Tice, so we're just bringing in Duncan Robinson. But I think the team is pretty full now, so we should be good. And let's go down to player progression. Let's check out how good this team is. Team looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Training camps. We still are going to be able to make some trades and improve a little bit, but I don't know how close to 82-0 we're going to get. I'm hoping at least like 70 wins. We don't need to download a draft class because we're going to be done after this season. But untapped potential. One's going to go to Isaiah Todd, and that probably didn't need to happen, but the other one's going to go to Thibault. And we're good. So let's go to the season. So Fox, Thibault, Leonard, Todd, Okongwu, and then Porter Jr., Stewart, Robinson, Holmgren, and Samanik. So we can make some trades for sure. I want to try and get a better shooting guard to start for us instead of Matisse Thybulle. So throw a pick with him and see what happens here. If we can get a shooting guard, that would be clutch. But there's not looking like there's one out here. So maybe we should throw him with Scottie Pippen Jr. and that first round pick, and maybe we can get something a little bit better. Still nothing. Okay, so maybe Matisse Thybulle's the best we're going to get, which would be kind of rough. Try and trade Samanik and a couple first round picks and try and upgrade his position a little bit. Like Zubac would be better. We could flip him to a power forward. Okay, we'll do that. Or maybe we can run him at center because we need a... we have Holmgren off the bench, so we're going to run... I think we're going to run Chet as the backup power forward. He's an 82. Okay. And now we can trade Isaiah Stewart. So let's trade like Stewart with like Thibault and a first, and maybe we can bring in something. Come on, Buddy Hield, Nico Mannion, and Evan Fournier, Spencer Dinwiddie. I think Spencer Dinwiddie is going to be the move for us to run at shooting guard. And we also bring in Afali Dante, who's not too bad. So let's go switch Spencer Dinwiddie to a shooting guard, and he's an 87. So now the rotation, the starting lineup is really good, and the bench, we need to get a point guard, so we'll trade N'Faly Dante for a point guard, and then that's probably all we're going to be doing because there's not a lot else we can do. I'll probably throw in like Scottie Pippen Jr. in this first round pick to try and bring in a point guard. Literally no point guards are popping up. Okay, we'll bring in Matisse Thybulle then, and maybe he can run point guard for us. All right, so that's the team. That's the move. Spencer Dinwiddie is going to start over Thybulle. And we should be good. So I will simulate this season after we check the system. We're going to set a balance, and we'll simulate this season. Let's see how close to 82-0 we can get. I want to turn off CPU trade offers first, though. We already have 4 losses. This is rough. Yeah, this isn't good. We have 25 wins, 11 losses. This is not a great 82-0 challenge. This was so bad. This is one of the worst things I've ever done on 2K on YouTube. So I apologize to everybody. But after we finish this rebuild, I am going to be done. Been going for about an hour and 45 minutes. And I'm just kind of sweating like crazy because it's hot in here. And I just need to just finish up for the day. So once this is done, we will be done for the day. So, we got to get at least 60 wins. If we don't even get 60 wins, this is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Wow. Just like rattling off losses in a row. Just absolutely terrible. We're not even going to get 60 wins. Oh my God. I did so bad. I'm so sorry you guys had to watch this. But yeah, after this is done, like I said, we will be finishing up. So thank you guys so much for watching this. We'll see if we win the championship or something somehow. But yeah, this was rough. Here's all the awards if you do care. We're the 2 seed. Let's simulate the playoffs. Let's see what happens. We sweep the Pistons. Oh, we actually going to win a championship, so that's not too bad. De'Aaron Fox is the Finals MVP. Let's check out the stats before I log off here. So here's the stats, you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. I really do appreciate all of you being here. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, rest of the week, everything like that. I'll catch you back tomorrow with a rebuild, and peace out.